I don't.
We have a Super Bowl to predict, Devin.
Like, the only thing that would make me feel okay about the NFL is the Chiefs losing, but
No, no. See, we're already disagreeing.
are
Um, when the playoffs started,
mm,
I said the Eagles were my secret favorite. If the
but
Ravens, hold on, hold
yeah,
on,
yeah. Sorry.
hold on. I said if the Ravens didn't make it, they were low key who I was rooting for and who I low key thought would pull it off in the NFC. Much like the Bills earlier this year, the Eagles fans are making it almost impossible
I agree.
for me to want to see them win. It has nothing to do with the Eagles. Just same way it's like, bro, like I there was not a part of me that didn't mind hearing or seeing Josh Allen, and now it's like, God,
I
you
know.
like
I
Bills
know. It
Mafia, they
sucks.
ruined it for me. And
I know.
the Eagles are kind of doing the same thing. They're leaving like an awful. And the more I see what how they were acting in the after the NFC Championship game and just I don't. It's they're making it really hard for me to want to see the Eagles win. They're making it really really easy to accept a Kansas City three-peat. Not only because I know and have known this whole time that's what's going to happen, but also because it's they're just kind of pieces of shit. So
Yeah.
I don't really, all right, well, I wanted to see the Eagles win and now I really don't. And I don't like I didn't have much of a reasoning to say the Eagles were going to win besides what? Saquon going crazy? Cuz here's the thing. If it's a battle of the Kansas City Chiefs not being able to stop Saquon, I don't think the Eagles are going to turn around and stop Patrick Mahomes. And if we're talking
Well, no. I mean,
Mahomes
Mahomes will always have an answer.
And if we're talking Mahomes versus Saquon, all right, let's make it Mahomes versus Saquon. And then the Eagles got a punt. And then the Chiefs take 8 minutes off the clock and they score a touchdown. Oh, looks like you can't dominate with the run now because now you got to run 2-minute offense, whatever. It's like it's just there's all these situations that I just keep every scenario that pops up in my head. It's like if this game ends close or it comes down to the end, it's like, well, you're not gonna run it. I mean, in most if it's all
Sure.
right, 4th and 4, game on the line, the ball's gonna be in Jalen Hurts' hand. It's gonna be on him. Now,
Of course.
2 years ago, we saw the game in his hands, and he made it happen. But what I can easily see happening in Sunday's game is what happened that Super Bowl. He made it happen, and the refs got them Chiefs right where they needed to
Right
be
back.
to win that game. So
Yep.
if this game comes down to the end, Chiefs are winning it, hands down. The Eagles have to go up large, quick, and
Yes.
they're not doing that with 70-yard runs first play with Saquon. It's not happening. I
No.
really don't think it's happening. This Chiefs defense is good.
Good.
This Chiefs defense is very good. And they're not going to just let Saquon run all over them. They're going to make Jalen Hurts. They're going to put the game in Jalen Hurts' hands, and I think he'll be. I think he will be able. I don't know. I think Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts can win this game with the game. If the game is in his hands and they have to, move away from a Saquon centric offense and just shoot out Mahomes Hurts. I can see it working. I can see it working out in the Eagles' favor.
Yep.
But when you spend all year continuing to do what works, and
Yep.
that's riding behind the Saquon train, it's I don't know if it's like, all right, we're in the Super
Shoot.
Bowl
Shoot.
now, you need to do it. It's like 2 years ago, it was like, no, Miles Sanders is cool,
Yeah.
but he's not Saquon Barkley. So it's like
No.
this isn't you're not relying on Miles Sanders. You're getting to rely on Saquon Barkley. Um,
Yes.
and
Um. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I think you're right. The Eagles have to go up humongous.
Mm-hmm.
Just to even have a shot. Even if they do go up humongous, still a chance the Chiefs fucking
Come right back and
somehow come right back.
turn it on for the
Um,
first time this season
exactly. Put up 50 or whatever the
because they
fuck.
haven't. I'm telling you, Devin,
They haven't done it once. Maybe they'll do it in the Super Bowl. They're definitely not. But
they might not have to.
I just thought of this. I don't want to forget it. I've never seen someone not on the Chiefs or didn't who someone who didn't work for the NFL say that the NFL isn't rigged and that the Chiefs don't cheat. You know,
What do you mean?
they've never heard like a fucking Dolphins player be like, "Yo, Kansas City's not cheating. The NFL's not rigged." You know, like
See,
no
but
NFL players have
yeah,
ever come out and been like defensive of the NFL. Like,
yeah,
dude, we're locked in.
yeah.
I
Most
don't even know what you
players,
guys are
yeah,
talking about. Most players are like, yeah, I can't talk about that.
and we'll see it. There'll be plenty of examples on Sunday
Of
of
course,
Chiefs favoritism, and I think
but
that's exactly why the Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl.
I expect them to. Now, the Saquon thing is just the only thing that I feel could change anything, but it could be one of those things where it's like, now Saquon does go crazy, but it's too little, too late.
Yeah,
Um,
and he could go crazy, but the thing is, if the Chiefs lose the Super Bowl by not being able to contain Saquon Barkley, Myles Garrett's going to be in Kansas City next year, and
you're
boy,
right.
do I not want to see that. So can we please not make them think they need to go out and make that type of fucking move next year? Because you know they will, and you know they'll make it happen. I
Of
mean,
course.
Myles Garrett will easily be a Chief next year if they're oh man, we couldn't contain
See, but
Saquon.
he could be with or without, you know, with or without another Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, but I'm just
He can
saying
still go to the Chiefs, but it would
if
be
they
worth.
get exposed, they might be like, oh well, now we're number one.
It might be
We're on,
next week.
which is I think that's the exact reason why maybe someone like Cooper Cup or Myles Garrett isn't really going to be traded until way after the Super Bowl because it might be one of these two teams.
Yeah, agreed.
So I don't know. My prediction though, I think it's going to be a little more defensive than maybe expected. I'm gonna go
Yeah, same.
Chiefs 21-17.
I'm going Chiefs 24-17.
24-17. All right, so we both got Chiefs. Chiefs three-peat. I'm not
Actually, sorry.
honestly
Change that 24-20.
24-20. Okay.
Chiefs.
Okay. All right. Well, Super Bowl prediction in the book for Super Bowl 59. Super Bowl 59?
59?
59 is that what it is? All right, Devin.